looking at my lips and I'm like, what's wrong with them? I think they have a tan. I had like a moment of freak out because I had a video that I wanted to go up like while I was gone. It didn't because I deleted the raw footage. Stick to a fasting plan. I read a book this month, which I'll talk about in my favorites, and it literally changed my life. It honestly has changed my life. Looking at my lips and I'm like, what's wrong with them? I think they have a tan. They're like, I don't know if my lips have ever gotten a tan before, but they're darker. I don't know what happened here. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. Anyway, it's literally Sunday because I also just got back from vacation last night. And so we're going to reset. We're going to do all the reset thingies so we can get ready for the week, get ready to get back into the grind. And I'm super excited about it. Like, if you ever came back from vacation and like you literally had such a good time and like you're so refreshed that you're actually happy to get back and get back into the swing of things, what? I love that for me. Yeah, we're gonna reset. First thing I'm gonna do is, geez, what? You know what? I'm gonna make a list first. That's the first thing I'm gonna do, because if I don't write down the things that I'm like thinking like in my brain that I want to do, I'm gonna miss something. I also have like a little bit of a time limit because I'm picking up my kids later on, so which is perfect because I need a time limit, and it gives me a good like 4 hours. It's like 4 hours. It's a good decent amount of time to get things done. And yeah, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna write a list first, and then like give myself a little brain dump. And then we're going to get into the thickies. I need to find my notebook. Pretty sure it's in the book bag. When I was packing up to come back, it was a lot less organized than when I was packing to go. Okay. It was a shambles. And to the point that I couldn't find my portable charger. And I was like, oh man, like my phone's going to die like while I'm on this plane. And I'm going to be irritated. But then when I got on the plane, this plane that I got on the way back home had plugs in the seat. And I was like, yes. The first plane did not. And I was like, well, I didn't be on I just wasn't on my phone, didn't watch movies. I just read a book, which is fine because I wanted to read anyway. But anyway, let's find my notebook and we're going to write down a list. The major reason I write a plan is because like it literally gets everything out of my brain and like lets me allows myself to really think through things, like remember things that maybe I was thinking about a week ago or whatever, and like get it down on paper. And so like as I'm writing this list, I'm realizing like, okay, like the date is literally the end of the month. I have to do my monthly reset as well. So that is what today is going to be. It's going to be my just my monthly reset, but like it's going to be a little bit more in depth because I just came back from vacation and I have to literally like get myself back into the swing of like my everyday life. So just a little bit more, but basically all the steps are the same. I'm getting clear, I get current, and I get creative. So I have my list here. It's good. It's a good list. I'm feeling so good about it. I literally just took me like 5-10 minutes just to like get it out my head, and I'm just gonna roll with it because it's perfect. One more thing I'm gonna do ahead of time right now is I'm going to reflect. My reflection is a big part of my monthly reset. When I reflect on like the month, and like I ask myself certain questions and I answer them and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out, and I'm going to reflect, and then I'm going to get up and get moving so I can get clear. Yeah. So let's do the reflection first. So I finished my reset. I would normally go over it like right now with you guys, but I'll go over it at the end just to like show you guys just a quick little overview because I'm gonna get up and get started while I'm motivated. So now we are going to get clear. That involves pretty much my space, my room, also my digital spaces, like my email and stuff like that. I usually keep up with like my emails and stuff, like clearing them out during the week, but like I vacationed this time, like literally disconnected from a lot. So yeah, I have to go through my emails. That's gonna be fun. And yeah, so we're just focused on getting clear. I also need to go ahead and empty my luggage. I'm going to put myself in the laundry, that like the stuff that I have to wash and all that. And yeah, we are going to just declutter. I had like a moment of freak out because I had a video that I wanted to go up like while I was gone. It didn't because I couldn't get the video to export. Like I ran out of space. So I had to rearrange everything. When I got back, I didn't have time to do it before I left. So anyway, I just did that. And then I accidentally deleted the raw footage. And then I couldn't export because it looked like the raw footage was missing, which it was. Anyway, so I had to go back through, get the file together, and then put them back in the right folder. So, tip here, don't leave your files in your downloads folder. Like, don't do that because you're going to want to empty your downloads folder because your downloads folder gets clogged up with files. Just don't do it. Anyway, I fixed that. So now that it's exporting, I have one little laundry in. I do have one more to do. I'm going to clear out this whole space. I'm not even saying I'm almost done because I had to stop because I had to fix this computer thing. So I'm going to finish clearing out these spaces in my room, make it feel nice and crisp for myself. So I want to be in here. So I want to work in here. So it's a good environment for me. And then I'm going to figure out food. So I've been fasting for 17 hours and about 40 minutes. So that's good. That's great. It's perfect. So I'm about to go ahead and break my fast now. Yeah, this is perfect. It's perfect timing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break my fast now. I've been reading this book, Fast Like a Girl, for some people been watching my last few videos. I've talked about it so many times. It's so freaking good, and it's literally just like changing like how I'm thinking about food, how I think about fasting, thinking about my body healing itself. Like, bruh, I like cheat code. Like this year, I'm really focused on getting the cheat code for my body and like how can I make my body better by making small changes. Period. So anyway, 17-hour fast is a certain type of fast. I'm going to get them down. I'm going to get them down. I'm going to study them. Okay. The types of fast that there are. There are different types. I didn't know this. I just thought like intermittent fasting was a thing. And then like, I knew you could do a 24-hour fast, but I didn't know that it had a certain name and that it did certain things for your body. Yeah. So cool. But anyway, a whole other video situation, whatever. We're resetting today. Focus, Nicole. Okay. All right. So I'm going to finish my get clear after that little minor speed bump. I'm gonna finish clearing out my room. I think that little laundry is done so I can go put another load in. And then we're gonna get current. We're gonna start planning probably after I fix some food. All right, so as you can see, it is the next day and I am just going to share with you my get creative portion of my monthly reset. In this portion, I talk about my goals. I talk about the things that I'm going to work on as I go into the next month and the things that I'm going to focus on. However, I don't make new goals because I do a 12-week year. My goals stay the same for 12 weeks, which is essentially about 3 months, and I don't change them because that is how I do my goal achieving. So for this monthly reset, I am still within my 12-week year that I started in December. It actually ends very soon. It ends March 18th, which is about 2.5 weeks from now. So I'm just going to go over my 12-week goals. My first 12-week goal is to lose 10 pounds. I'm someone who prioritizes health and fitness. My next goal is to save 1K from my emergency fund. I am someone who makes smart financial decisions and is always saving money.
And the last 12-week goal I have is to increase my watch percentage by 15%. I create valuable and engaging content that people love to watch. I'm someone who knows my audience and creates engaging content. Okay, and then of course within each goal, I have strategies that I use towards the goal to be able to meet the goal. And then I separate out my strategies into weekly tasks. I do track my weekly tasks every single week, and I also give myself a score. This is very important when you're doing the 12-week year, because this helps you track how you're getting closer to your goal or how you are at achieving your goal. 10, or about to go into week 10, literally tomorrow I'm about to go into week 10. So my week 9 wasn't that great. I only had 66%, but that was because I went on vacation for one, and I didn't make the correct weekly tasks knowing that I was going to be on vacation. Like, I could have made different tasks to kind of like help me lean into it and then help me still get a good score. Like, if I would have just chose 3 things or 1 or 2 things from each goal that I knew I could accomplish even though I was out of town, that would have been smarter. But this one, I got, honestly, I was caught up into prepping for going away, and I didn't make good goal decisions, if that makes sense, or good weekly task decisions. 66%, which is not, it's not great, but is the lowest one that I've had on this whole 12-week year. So I've been doing pretty good. The first one is set intentions for the week. The next one is work out 3 times for the week. I'm also going to stick to a fasting plan. I read a book this month, which I'll talk about in my favorites, and it literally changed my life. It honestly has changed my life, changed the way I look at food, at eating, at fasting, at myself, at my hormones, at what I should be doing with my body type, how I should be listening to myself. The book is everything to me, but don't worry, we'll get to it. Anyway, so stick to my fasting plan, which I've created based off the book that I read. Open my Bible every day. I just really want to touch my Bible, read a verse, maybe 1 verse, maybe 10 verses, but literally just, I need to just take one small step to opening my Bible every day. This is something that I learned from the book Atomic Habits, and it's called the 2-minute rule. And it's basically, if you have a goal or a habit that you want to create, it's not a goal. If you have a habit you want to create, you choose something to do towards that habit that will only take you 2 minutes. So literally just, I want to pick up my Bible and I want to open it up every single day. That is a step towards the habit that I want to create, but it's also something easy that I can do that won't like hinder me from doing it or give me the feeling of being overwhelmed and not doing it. So it's just a way to create a habit, starting like one small step at a time. Save for my emergency fund, which is pretty much a task that's in there every week because I am trying to get to the 1K marker. Get cash for the week, which is also something that helps me stick to my budget. Complete my budget for the week. Also complete my budget for my tax refund. Excuse the typo. Let's fix that really quick. Excellent. For my tax refund. This is something that I've been doing for the past few years because what happens with me, and I know it's like, I know my bad money habits at this point. Like, I know what I do to like make my money habits be bad. And one of the main things is I get money and then I don't have a plan for it. And then I end up just spending and like, buy this, let's buy this, let's buy this. And then the next thing you know, bro, where'd your money go? So I need to not do that. So I do like make a plan or a budget for my tax refund. I know I want to save something. I know I'm going to want to buy something, all of that. So I just really just hash it out and make a plan or a budget for that refund. Analyze my YouTube channel. This is something that I've been doing to make sure I am basically always moving forward with my channel. I have like a little spreadsheet database that helps me track certain things, so I just need to fill that out. I also want to film a reading vlog this week. I have been reading a lot more and enjoying it as well as enjoying like creating content for it, like talking about the books that I'm reading and all that. So we'll be doing that this week, filming a reading vlog, and then create 3 bookish TikToks. So creating like short form content is just so much harder for me. I don't know why. Like, long form content takes a lot of time, but like having the ideas to create a short form content is what I'm disconnecting with. I honestly, I feel like I'm disconnected from it. So right now I'm just trying to get myself in the habit of doing it, so then I can maybe create a good flow in the future for it. And then at the end of the day, it's going to help with the growth of my channel and help with the growth of my TikTok, which will hopefully direct people towards my YouTube channel, and all of the growth will be happening. Those are the goals. So I have told you about my weekly tasks. Next, I'm going to talk about my favorites for the month. The first favorite I'm going to talk about is a book favorite. And it's this book here called Fast Like a Girl. So I started listening to the audiobook of this at the beginning of the month. It was like my nonfiction for the month. I like to choose one book that's a nonfiction that I read or listen to for every month, alongside of all the other books that I usually listen to, because all the other books that I read, because I usually read fiction a lot faster than I read nonfiction, but I still like to be learning and growing. So Fast Like a Girl is a book, it's about a woman's guide to using the healing power of fasting to burn fat, boost energy, and balance hormones. So it literally takes the idea of fasting and it puts it into perspective of a woman's body, more specifically of like fasting for your hormones, promoting your hormones, promoting what makes you a woman, and also help you lose weight, and also to help you heal your body. It is amazing. This book right here breaks it down so well. It explains everything about your hormones and why the fasting methods help you with your hormones. Also explains with fasting and the healing properties of fasting, how fasting helps your cells heal itself, how literally you're teaching your body how to heal itself because you're fasting. It's not about what you're eating, it's more about the when of your eating. So I can't say so. I can't say enough good things about this book. It honestly has changed my life. I literally just finished it last week, and I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to go through and highlight it. I literally bought the book as soon as I finished it because I was like, I need to highlight. I need to look at the things. I need to have the actual book so I can go back to it and reference it and read it and pick up the little terms and nuances. And then it's got recipes in it and all of, like, I'm in love. It's really good, and I suggest you look into it if you want to figure out a way to not just prioritize your health, but like hack your body. Like that was one of the things of why I got to this book, or kind of came up to it, was because I was like, I want to make my body bigger, better, faster, stronger, right? I want to lose weight, but I also want to gain muscle. I want to see how my body is working. How come I can't do these things normally when I'm following this diet or that diet, when I'm following this workout or that workout? And then I started doing some research and I came across this book and doing intermittent fasting. Okay, well, intermittent fasting works for some people, it doesn't work for other people. No, it doesn't work for women because we've been doing it wrong all along. Key, clutch. This is definitely my favorite book of the month. 6 books this month? I think it's 6, but that right there, key, clutch, love it. Then for my favorite YouTube channel of the month, I would have to say my favorite YouTube channel of the month would have to be Bethany Noel. She is a book YouTuber and she is pretty new to YouTube and books and all that, and not reading. I don't know, she's not new to reading, but she's new to having a YouTube channel. And I just kind of dove into her channel based off of someone else that I was watching, and I really enjoy her content. She does a lot of reading vlogs, which I feel like I just love watching and listening to reading vlogs and like hearing people talk through books. And then she also does a lot of book hauls, which I'm just like shopping vicariously through her because I'm not doing that. But I enjoy watching other people shop for books and go book shopping and then buy them and then explain the books that they bought. Like, I don't know why. This is weird, but I feel like it's all like in just like, it's like a self-care thing, you know, like you just do that indulgent thing like every once in a while. And for me, it's like watching YouTube videos or reading. Like, it's entertainment for me and I love it. That's all I have for this reset, guys. I'm pretty much ready to go back to work. I actually go to work this evening, and doing a reset, and like especially coming back from vacation, I came back on such a emotional high. Like, I had such a good time. I felt relaxed, but I also had fun. I made friends, I made connections, and that was amazing for me. And then to come back and I was like, you know what can I do to like keep this energy going? a reset, 100% a reset. If you haven't done your monthly reset yet, make sure you go ahead and take the time to do it. If you need a template, I'll leave a link down below. My reset that I have on Notion, it kind of explains what I do in like the most simplest of terms. But like I said, I just get clear, I get current, and then I get creative with trying to reach and achieve my goals. Thanks for watching this reset, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in my next one. Bye.